What is up, everyone? I go by the name Izzy Lucid, and you are tuned into yet another episode of Improve Thyself 101. So grab your books, grab your notes, and grab your pens, because today we talk about support. Now, if you're not familiar with what Improve Thyself 101 means, please reverse back to the very first episode of the series and you can get the whole scoop on what the fuck I'm talking about. Today's quote isn't quoted by anyone in particular. It was just a lesson I learned along the way and I just kind of wrote it down. It's not really anyone specific. A quote by Izzy Lucid, yes. And it goes a little something like this. Support from anyone is not a given or a right. It's earned. When the people close to you don't support you, keep in the front of your mind why you do what you do. Not everyone will understand your chosen path and not everyone is supposed to. Not every W is going to be celebrated by everyone you tell. And some W's need to be kept private. I be spitting bars sometimes, don't I? This is a hard truth that people tend to push to the side and ignore because I guess ignorance is bliss or whatever. Nobody on this earth owes you shit. I'm gonna let that sit for a while. It's a lesson in entitlement. You know, we want people to support us. We want people to share our shit. We want people to enjoy our shit. We want people to clap for us when we win, pick us up when we're down. But nobody owes it to us. Absolutely no one on this earth owes us anything. It's a lesson I had to learn the hard way because I remember in high school how entitled I was to people's attention and to people's support. If I drop a song, no one says shit about it, and I used to find myself in these modes of disappointment because of this entitlement to say, this person is supposed to be listening to my shit. I sent my demo to this record label. They're sleeping on me. To a degree, I guess it might be true. Yeah, cool, people sleep on you and people don't catch your wave until it's too late. But no one owes you anything. It's really a hard truth to swallow, but even your own parents don't owe you support. I mean, we want it. We need it. We crave it. But where our parents' responsibility starts and ends is, did they raise you? Did they feed you? Did they keep a roof over your head? Did they grow you into a functioning adult of society? Everything they do after that is extra. Every bit of support they give you, every bit of encouragement they give you, that's extra. If you don't get it, not to say that you should just cry and get over it, because I mean, I go through the same thing where family members, they don't really support my career in terms of music, and they don't forbid it or anything, but they don't support it either. And I used to get very mad at that because it's like, they're the people you're supposed to go to when the world is rejecting you and the world is putting you down. And it's heartbreaking that some of us don't have it and we have to tell ourselves, the world doesn't owe us shit. Our parents don't owe us support. But at the end of the day, we can't get mad at people for not supporting us. You've got to learn to keep doing you despite who's looking at you, despite who's clapping for you. At the end of the day, no amount of external belief is going to get you through as much as internal self-belief can get you through, because the world can tell you you're magnificent. The world can tell you you're the greatest thing to ever come out of human history. But if you don't believe in yourself, then all that shit's gonna go through one ear and out the other. And if no one is in your corner, you gotta still pick your fists up, get in that ring, and try and fucking beat the shit out of life. The best thing you can do for yourself is to get rid of that entitlement. Then we'll go on to the second part that says, when the people close to you don't support you, keep in the front of your mind why you do what you do. When there's no one in your corner backing you up, the only way you get through that fight is if you keep right here. Why the fuck am I doing this? Why am I in this fight? What is my driving force? For me in music, it's because I need a release for my emotions. My mind is it's a chaotic place, and the only way I can organize my thoughts is to write a song about it. The only way I can make sense of how I feel is to write about it. Another reason why I do music is because I know there are other people that feel exactly the same way I do. There's people that use other people's art as a way to navigate themselves through life. And I'm trying to be that for people. The third reason is because I don't want to live a normal life. I want an extraordinary life. Like, this is on some shallow shit. I want to fucking travel the world and I want to eat lobster on a yacht in freaking Jamaica. I don't know. Whether there's family in my corner or not. I'm getting into that ring and I'm fighting because I know my driving force. Having those three things made me realize that I'm not doing music for people's support. And whatever it is you're doing for yourself, you're not doing it because you want mom and dad to clap. You want mom and dad to say, we're proud of you. We need that shit, we do, but at the end of the day, if you're in a position where you are getting that from your parents and your family and your friends and you're getting that support from the people around you, cool. I'm not saying negate it or like don't listen to it, like block your ears from it. I'm talking to those people who wake up every day and they gotta carry themselves through life because no one else is there to help unburden this heavy pressure on our shoulders. It's a sad thing, but you have to learn to keep moving without it. You need to realize that you're not doing it so your friends can accept you. You're not doing it so your parents can finally say you're good enough. It shouldn't be your driving force, or your main driving force at least. Your driving force should be because you love it. Your driving force should be because you need to improve your life. I know I want to get to I'm doing music because I want to be famous, but it's not my driving force. Or else I would be stuck. I'd be running in place because right now I don't have that. I'm not doing it so my parents can tell me they're proud. I want that. I need that. But even if I don't get it, it's also okay. I'm fine. I'm moving on without it because I'm not entitled to it because no one owes me shit. Then we get to the third part of this quote. Not everyone will understand your chosen path, and not everyone is supposed to. I experience it a lot with music. You tell someone, nah, I'm doing music, I'm doing YouTube, I'm doing these things. They're like, oh, but that's not a real job. You should be, earning a paycheck. You should be going to work. You should be getting a job. Most people say these things out of love. They just want to see you succeed. They just want to see you stable. But for those of us that aren't building to just be stable, if you're building a life to thrive and not just to survive, you can't listen to that noise. The only people meant to understand your path is you, because you're the one that's going to go on it. You're the one that's going to endure all the pain, all the hardship. You're the one that's going to persevere through all the obstacles. I have a team that understands the path that I'm on, the path that I'm choosing to take, and I hold those people close to me. But I don't depend on it to function. Confession time, I don't really show them as much appreciation and gratitude as I should. So I'm gonna do that real quick. You know who you are. I love you guys. I really appreciate you guys in my life. To more blessings with us. Again, if you're blessed enough to have people who do, hold them close. Express your gratitude to them, for them. Then the next part of the quote says, not every W is going to be celebrated by everyone you tell, and some W's need to be kept private. We've all had it where something happens and we're giddy about it. We're excited. We're like, oh shit, I just did this. We've all felt that way. And then we go and tell someone and they're just like, okay. Or they're like, but you could have done better. Not everyone's going to celebrate your W's. And you have to learn to be okay with that, because you have to celebrate your W's. You have to act like that shit is the biggest shit you've ever done. Because that's the only way you're going to get through. Some W's you can't reveal to certain people. Certain people that you reveal these W's to, and they throw their bad juju on it. They throw their bad negative energy on it. You gotta pick and choose who you share your W's with, because shit can demotivate you real quick. Gotta work in silence and show them what big W comes at the end of all these small W's. And everyone supports you in their own way. Don't think that if someone's not supporting you the way you want them to, that they're not supporting you. Some people support you in many different ways. So learn to appreciate even those types of support systems. Self-belief will carry you when no one else believes in you, when no one else understands your journey. Remember that no one owes you shit. The people who do support you, you got to show them appreciation. Let me know what you think of today's quote. Do you have any perspectives on it? I'm waiting for someone to disagree with me so we can have a nice debate. Please do the best and subscribe, like, comment, share. Let's start a much needed dialogue. I'm gonna see you guys on the flip side of another episode of Improve Thyself 101. Please enjoy the rest of your... Peace out.